Welcome back. We are still on the topic straight lines. In the previous video, we learned that if two lines are parallel to each other, then the gradient of the first line is the same as the gradient of the second line. In this video, we are going to apply what we studied in the previous video to solve a question. The question for this video is, what is the equation of the line which is parallel to the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 and passes through the point 54. So there's this straight line that passes through the point 54 and it is parallel to the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. The question wants us to find the equation of the straight line that passes through this point, which is 54. To help us understand this, let's consider this question on a diagram. So we have this straight line drawn in the xy plane and it passes through the point 54. The question wants us to find the equation of this straight line. To help us do that, we are being told that this line CD that passes through the point 54 is parallel to another line. We are going to call that line AB. And this line AB has the equation y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. So the line that passes through the point 54 is parallel to another line, and that line has an equation y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. We have learned that to find the equation of a straight line, you need the gradient of the line and at least one point that falls on the line. We have a point that falls on this line, that is 54, but we don't have the gradient of this line. In the previous video, we learned that if two lines are parallel to each other, then the gradient of the first line will be the same as the gradient of the second line. So because this line that passes through the point 54 is parallel to this line with equation y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0, then the gradient of the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 will be the same as the gradient of the line that passes through the point 54. So if we're able to find the gradient of the line with equation y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0, it will be the same as the gradient of the line that passes through the point 54. With the gradient and the point 54, we can find the equation of this line. Now that we understand the question, let's go ahead with the solution. So the question wants us to find the equation of the line that passes through the point 54 and is parallel to the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Let's represent the gradient of the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 with m1. And then we will represent the gradient of the line that passes through the point 54 with m2. We have seen that if the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 is parallel to the line that passes through the point 54, then the gradient of the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 is the same as the gradient of the line that passes through the point 54. It means that m2 is equal to m1 since the two lines are parallel to each other. So what we have to do now is to find the gradient of the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. We have learned how to find the gradient of a straight line when you have the equation of the line. In that video, we learned that if you have the equation of a straight line and you want to find its gradient, the first thing you need to do is to express the equation of the line in the form of the general equation of a straight line. The general equation of a straight line is given by y is equal to ms plus c. And when you express the equation of a straight line in this form, m will give you the gradient of the straight line. So if you want to find the gradient of this straight line, you have to express it in the form y is equal to ms plus c. That is, you have to make y the subject of this equation. When you do that, we are going to have y is equal to minus 3x plus 2. So we have expressed this equation in the form of the general equation of a straight line. We are going to compare it with the general equation of a straight line to find m, which will give us the gradient. So by comparing y is equal to minus 3x plus 2 to y is equal to ms plus c, we can see that m, which is the gradient, is equal to minus 3. So this means that the gradient of the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 is minus 3. Now let's come back to our diagram once again. The gradient of the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 is minus 3. Remember, we represented the gradient of the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 with m1. So we can say that m1 is equal to minus 3. Now, this line is parallel to the line that passes through the point 54. And we have seen that since these two lines are parallel to each other, they will have the same gradient. We represented the gradient of the line that passes through the point 54 with m2. So since these two lines are parallel to each other, then m1, which is the gradient of the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0, is equal to m2, which is the gradient of the line that passes through the point 54. So m1 is equal to m2. So m2 is equal to minus 3 since m1 is also minus 3. So now we have the gradient of the line that passes through the point 54. We have the gradient and we have a point that falls on the line. So we can go ahead and find the equation of the line. The gradient is minus 3 and the point is 54. We have learned that if you have the gradient and a point that falls on the line, we are going to use the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into bracket x minus x1 to find the equation of the line. X1 and y1 are the coordinates of the point that falls on the line, and m is the gradient of the line. We substitute this information into the formula. This will give us y minus y1, which is 4, is equal to m, which is minus 3 into bracket x minus x1, which is 5. We open the brackets and then we simplify. We will have y minus 4 is equal to minus 3 times x will give us minus 3x plus 15, because minus 3 times minus 5 will give us positive 15. I'm going to group all the terms on one side of the equation. So I will send minus 3x and 15 to the left-hand side. This will give us 3x plus y minus 4 minus 15 is equal to 0. We simplify this further and we are having 3x plus y minus 19 is equal to 0. So we can say that the equation of the line passing through the point 54 and parallel to the line y plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 is 3x plus y minus 19 is equal to 0. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos. In the next video, we are going to solve another question on finding the equation of a straight line when it is parallel to another line with a known equation. Bye-bye.